How to fight instant gratification. I'm Nate, I'm the FitFutureMD. I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. Pick up that free copy of the nutrition and workout guide in the description below. I'm the owner of Ensorsale.com. Ensorsale is family. Together we can rise up from humble beginnings to inspire others with the messages on our t-shirts. Wear your inspiration today. So, the big difference between being an entrepreneur and being an employee is what we call instant gratification, right? And basically, as an entrepreneur, you might be building something for 5, 6, 7 years before you can even release it, right? So you have to have some kind of an innate belief that what you're working on is going to be successful, right? That you have some kind of, I think that's why, so many of the gurus online talk about having a bigger purpose, right? And that's because, you kind of have to have a bigger purpose to work on something for 10 years before it actually has success, right? So, so basically we want to try to figure out, well, how do we go from we need instant gratification via a paycheck or via a good job or whatever your instant gratification is, to, we still have the belief that this is going to end up working, right? So I think the number one thing is you have to look for somebody that's in your situation that's been successful doing what you're trying to do, right? So if you wanted to be in real estate, you may look at a Robert Kiyosaki, you may look at a Grant Cardone, depending on where you came from, like you may look at the guy that owns Fubo. You may look at like the Dallas Mavericks owner. You may look at like a Warren Buffett. You may be, so like me, I relate a lot to Alex Hormozi because I'm an A student, right? I'm not Robert Kiyosaki where I was a C student, like, not very intelligent. It took me a long time to learn something. I can learn stuff instantly, right? Matter of fact, a lot of that stuff comes very, very easy to me. But, but you'll find somebody out there that's like you that has become successful doing what you're doing. And you kind of have to realize that if they can do it, you can do it, right? So I think a lot of people do like affirmations of like, oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm great. Or, whatever people use affirmations to do, like, oh, I'm a good looking person, I'm smart, I'm funny, whatever, people like me, whatever they use their affirmations for. But like, I would use affirmations to say like, look at this guy, he did it, I can do it, as an affirmation, instead of, other things that are kind of vain, right? Things that kind of should have already been, like, you should already know that you're a great person, that you're a good person, that you're going to help as many people as you possibly can on the way up, that kind of stuff. Whereas, my affirmations are more to this person made it, so can I, type deal, right? So if you're somebody that needs that vision, right, that somebody made this and I can make it too, like, another way to do it is to basically lost my train of thought. But basically, like, affirmations, are one way to do that. The second way is to have a reward punishment type deal. So You know, you do certain things in a day, then you reward yourself with whatever you consider a reward, right? So a lot of times I'll find that entrepreneurs like myself are heavier because your reward is some kind of food, right? Or a snack of some sort, or say if I do this, I can have M&Ms, or if I do this, I can have a piece of cake, or, you know, something like that. Whereas the skinnier entrepreneurs, they just barely even eat, right? So, you know, but I think that might be coming up in the struggle too, where you just didn't have money to eat, right? So you end up you just continue that, right? But it's like a reward scenario, like, you know, you get this done and you go play with your kids or whatever, you know, whatever you find to be rewarding in your life. So that's a second way to do it, right? So you have these little short-term goals that you use to basically get you there, all right? And so those are the two ways, really. But the biggest thing is that to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to be able to delay gratification, right? To delay the reward. And when you can do that, the longer you can delay the reward, the more success you're going to have, right? So, you know, even if you do that thing and your business blows up, a lot of the most successful people, they never took a stipend or anything out of their business, right? They barely took enough to survive, right? You know, and then all of a sudden they got $1 billion business and they cash out in 20 years later, right? Like, so just keep that in mind, guys. If you're thinking about starting a business, or you're working on starting a business, or so like you're posting 3 times a day to social media like I am, like just trying to help people, right? Basically anything that I come out through the day or think about during the day, like, you know, I try to make it so, like, you know, check that out if you're interested, on Instagram, Facebook, you know, all the socials, right? So I'm Nate, I'm the FitFutureMD. Pick up that free copy of the nutrition and workout guide. Like I say, if you're interested to see, you know, what my long-term strategy is to stay healthy and fit, then that's what it is. Like I say, it's not meant to be advice for you, right? But it does show you what I'm doing, right? So, and shop at Ensorsale.com. Wear your inspiration today. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.